If you're watching this video, that means we finally made it to MLB The Show 26 season. I'm going to short and sweet give you the 3 things you should be looking to do when the new game comes out and related to Diamond Dynasty that you see on the top right there. But before we get there, a couple of things. I am live every single day right here on twitch.tv/Thuuuuney. This is my Twitch channel on the bottom right here. The link will be in the description. We would love to see you in as many live streams as possible. And as you know, you're watching this video on YouTube. I'm going to be posting as many videos as possible. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see, comment in this video or any other video what you would like to see on here. Like the video, sub to the channel, it means a lot. But without further ado, as you can see, Diamond Dynasty on the very top. MLB The Show 26 is coming out. For me, in like 6 hours. For you, it might already be out. So without further ado, let's give you your top 3 tips on what you should be doing first heading into Diamond Dynasty on the new game. So we are talking about MLB The Show 26. I'm on 25 to show you everything that you need to know. Number 1, first thing you should be doing. Team Affinity is changing this year, but there's still going to be a drop at launch, and the drop at launch is like the most important drop of the year and what you should be targeting right away. So the Jolt series is going to be returning for MLB The Show 26. In game for 26, I'm in 25 right now. You'll go to your Team Affinity My Journey, and after a certain amount of points, you'll have the silver, the gold player. You should be trying to get to this 55,000. I don't know what the number's going to end up being, but you should be trying your best to grind missions to get to this player specifically for relief pitchers. I'm going to show you who you're talking about in a second. But if you go down here, when you boot up the game, there's going to be a lot of missions for you to grind. I'm going to show you how to grind these missions in our second tip in just a moment. But for right now, you should be going to Team Affinity and finding the best players that fit relief pitching specifically. Starting pitching is fine, but relief pitchers that are low diamonds at the launch of the game, pitching is ahead of hitting at launch regardless, but pitching and effectively relievers are going to cement you so much better in late games, in ranked seasons, in events, what have you. So you need to be going to Team Affinity and grinding these missions out to get pitchers in Team Affinity. I'm going to show you who to target in just a second. So if we go to pitching captains that are being released in the game, we're talking about relievers. So for example, Darren O'Day, Baltimore Orioles program. Baltimore is a program that I would target right away for Team Affinity. Let me just go through all of them first. Darren O'Day, Rasmussen right here. Again, Leiter, Maddox, Pettit. It's not a bad thing to have starters. I'm not saying that this is bad, but the relief pitching specifically, these are people you use way more often. They're going to be the most effective these cards are going to be is at launch. So if you're planning on playing online, these are going to be the most beneficial cards to go into your rotation, your bullpen, specifically Dodgers, Gagne. We're going to fly through here. Billy Wagner, Astros. Billy Wagner is one of the best releases in the game. Left-handed reliever as well. So I'm putting a bullet on the Astros. I'm putting a bullet on the Orioles. Eckersley might not be great at launch, but I'd put a kind of a bullet on the Red Sox and going after him. The White Sox, Gossage. I would definitely go after the White Sox program. Rob Dibble's become a little bit more hittable in the community as the years have gone on, but in general, Rob Dibble. Lee Smith, huge. Lee Smith's my favorite reliever in the game. For years, he's been my favorite reliever, one of my favorite repertoires, so I'll make it easy for you. I'd go right to the Cardinals right away, grind these missions out, find out how to get Lee Smith as fast as possible, and that second tip I'm going to show you is going to show you how to get to it right now. So I'm a huge fan of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The multiplayer program is coming back. It's changing a little bit, but I want to grind Team Affinity. I want to play online. I don't have a God Squad for ranked yet, and I want to play online. What can I do? Your second tip of what you should go to is go to events. There's going to be a moonshot program at launch This means that pitchers are going to be really bad, hitters are going to be really bad for everybody else, but effectively, this should just be looked at for you as an opportunity to do two things: grind the multiplayer program for as much progress as possible, but number two, this is a very good way to grind Team Affinity programs. You're going to get multipliers for grinding online. Very beneficial, killing two birds with one stone there. But as I've mentioned before, if you don't like playing offline, on mini seasons when the new game comes out, there's going to be a World Baseball Classic mini season that I myself can't wait to play. So if you want to go the mini seasons route, there's nothing wrong with that. There's great rewards in mini seasons. I'm going to be doing that as well. But on launch, if you want to kill two birds with one stone, being the most effective, I would go to events. I would go to the Moonshot program. And again, like the teams we were talking about, if you want Darren O'Day, I'd load up with as many Orioles as you can find. If you're going into this Moonshot with a bunch of bronze Orioles cards, it's not the end of the world. Nobody has a great team. The game is just coming out, obviously. So with all that being said, second tip, Moonshot events, kill the multiplayer program and Team Affinity, grind towards the teams for relievers that I'm talking about. And now your third most important tip, this will really help you if you want to jump into ranked seasons right away. My third most important tip is when you have the things at your disposal to spend, stubs, what vouchers, what have you. I don't really know what is going to be fully in the game. More than anything, the most important thing at launch, more important than contact and power, your pitching attributes, to me, is defense. There is going to be a lot of the high-end cards at launch that have awful defense because we're starting with low overalls. This low defense rather is going to make it so your reactions are horrible. You're going to be giving up a lot of hits that you're not used to giving up if you've been playing the game for a majority of the year. So on launch, I'm highlighting Tony Fernandez right here, but also looking at Jeimer Candelario. This new emphasis on fielding, the reactions and jumping, we don't fully know what this is going to look like, but I'm assuming that 80 grade is going to be a threshold. So for example, Jeimer Candelario is probably not going to get the animations that we're used to a third baseman just insta diving for a line drive. Maybe because of these reactions, we're finally going to see if you have bad defense, it's not going to reward you with a defensive stop. So you really need to know that when you have stubs, when you're grinding, you need to be going towards the players that, at least in my opinion, are at 80s in these thresholds right here, if not 75, so you can parallel them up. Or another interesting angle could be looking at a player like Lance Berkman. Maybe you're content with his hitting stats and you want to use these new parallel mods to boost the crap out of his defense specifically. Looking for guys that you could either grind long-term to parallel boost, or guys that are already loaded up with above or near 80 defensive ratings is what I would be looking at as most important. But above all these tips that I just gave you, the most important thing is having fun. Play the game any way you want to. If you have ideas on how you want to grind, if you disagree with what I'm saying, agree, or you're just excited in general, hit the comments. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy MLB The Show season, everybody.